We've got two more boxes of nickels, looking for that pesky 1950 Denver. Welcome back to Silver and the Big Sky. We've got another nickel hunt queued up. Two more boxes of nickels, fresh, ready to roll. Here's a little view of the Big Sky because I'm ready to roll as well. Look at that gorgeous late evening here in the Big Sky. Hope you enjoy the view as well as hope we enjoy this hunt here. Here's what we've got on tap. We are now, this will be boxes 71 and 72 of, I'm going to call it Series 1. Because I do have a second collection book here. So here's an empty one of the one we've been trying to fill. And we're going to start Series 2 and run them together. So we're at 0 of 65 in Series 2 since this book is now empty. And we're at 64 of 65 slots in Series 1. So it'll be boxes 1 and 2 for Series 2, 71 and 72 of Series 1. Here's what we've done on the year. We've done 26 boxes this year with 31 war nickels. Though it's been a few boxes since we got one, but trying to look for some more silver. Hopefully it's going to be a good hunt. If you've got 10 seconds to help us, please like, comment, and share. We certainly appreciate you. And as always, shout out to our two channel members at Mr. Pennington and at Brian Jarvis 2901. Those are open if you want to become a member. Got some cool longevity stuff that you can earn there, the badges. All right, we're gonna get after it. We'll bring you in with any cool finds. Rolls number 3 and 4. We're gonna have a quick start with a 40s find. It's gonna be a 1941. Yeah, out of Philly. Common one, but we'll take it. Rolls 5 and 6. Gonna have another 40s find. This one's gonna be a 1947. Let's see, a San Francisco there. Ah, there we go. We've got one. Not quite on the semi-key date list, but that's a better date. Good to see. Right off the bat, 47S. Let's go. Rolls 9 and 10. What do you got?
Got a 40.
4D. Is it 40D?
Oops. Yes it is.
40D. Well, we got another one. Roll 17 and 18. Going to have another 40s find right here. This one's going to be first one for us in this hunt at a 1948. That's where you want to see an S also, because that would be a semi-key date. And that one's going to be a Philly. We'll get it up there on the board. 1948 at a Philly. Rolls 25 and 26. Just chipping along here. Going to have another at a 1940. Pretty good looking coin there. That one's going to be a Philly. And while I got you, I saw a really nice 1964 there. Wow. That is a gorgeous 64 Denver. A little bit of roller damage there, but man, pretty nice coin. Well, we'll take those. Rolls 29 and 30. She's got another one over here.
All right, it looks like I'm only going to be finding those 40s.
Well, we need 50s.
Well, I got 40s.
We need a 1950.
And it's a Philly.
Another 40 out of Philly. Well, that's a wrap on box 1. It started pretty quick. I thought we were going to be in for a really good box. Only ended up with 5 coins in the 1950s. 56, 57, a couple of 58s, and a 59. And I believe 6 coins in the 40s. I guess, if anything, that's what was wrong with the box. Usually you find about double the amount of 50s that you do 40s. We had those 3 from 1940, a 41, that better date 47 way back in the very beginning of the hunt, the 47S. There she is. And that 48. Yeah. And none of the modern lower mintage. There was so many 2020s nickels in that box. I thought for sure we were going to pluck a lot of 2024s out of there. But they just might be pretty well picked in our area now. But a little late box, we want to be around 20 finds per box. So hopefully box 2 will be a little better. We'll bring you back with the next find. Roll 7 and 8 of box 2. We're going to start it off with one of the most popular number that we had in box 1, a 1940. I think we ended up with 2 Phillies and a Denver in box 1. There's another Philly to go with those. And box 2 has been off to a quick start in the 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the 50s already. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Maybe I should have complained that, hey, we don't have any war or buffalo nickels. Come on. Let's go, box 2. Rolls 13 and 14. Just found something that we haven't found in a while. We were just complaining about not having found one of these in any denomination for quite a little bit now. That is going to be a 2007 San Francisco minted proof. Light circulation on it, but I saw it right away. I didn't even need to see that mint mark to see it. But yeah, nice looking coin. A little less wear and tear on the reverse, it looks like. Man, somebody threw away a nice proof. Yeah, once they get a little slightly circulated, even slightly circulated, they really don't have much value, but we definitely pull all these when we see a proof out. Man, they are just gorgeous coins. The Jefferson nickels, too, of all the proofs, of all the denominations, the proofs in these look really good, in my opinion. But there you go. A proof for the board. Rolls 19 and 20. Geez, I just keep speaking things into existence. I almost looked at that coin from the edge, but I was like, nah, there's no way that's silver. Well, maybe I should have plucked it because look what it is. That's going to be a buffalo nickel. Wow, and it is in rough shape. Look at that thing. Dang. I think there is actually a date there. I don't see a mint. Oh yeah, there is a mint mark. It looks like there's a Denver. We're going to have to get this under the scope, I think. Let's get it up here. See if we can't see something. Yeah, there's definitely a Denver mint mark on that thing. All right. Let's see if we can't get a date on the front side here. Sorry, I'm way zoomed in. Yeah,
27.
That is a 27. 27 Denver. Dang. Anytime you get a mint mark on those old buffaloes, I know that's good. We do not find very many of these. I think we had only found, what did I say, 6 on the year. I believe we only had 8 all of last year. So, yeah. Crazy. Look at that. A dated buffalo. Too bad it's in really rough shape. I don't know if that spent some time in the ground or what made that coin look like that. But, I mean, underneath it looks like it's got pretty good detail. But wild. I was just thinking the oldies had kind of slowed down. And just like that, we've got a buffalo. Rolls 23 and 24. She's got us a 40s find. It's been a little bit since we had a 40s find.
48.
Ooh, flip us an S. Get us a semi-keynote.
How about a Philly?
All right. Not as good as an S.
I thought it was a 43, so.
Ooh, a 43 would have been better because that would have been
silver.
Yeah, we need us some silver. All right. Same roll. Right after I said that was only the second 40 of the box, she just had a second 40 of the roll.
47.
Go ahead and get us a better date and an S.
How about a Philly?
Jeez. The Philly Queen strikes again. Rolls 37 and 38. Gonna have a 1942. First one of those for the hunt. Of course, 1942 is a transition year, and there is some silver war nickels, and then there's some non-silver. Just judging by the front and that I didn't catch it from the edge, I'm gonna say that's not a silver. And yeah, there was only 2 mint marks in the non-silver.
Let's hope you're wrong.
And it was Philly. Yep, so no mint mark over the Monticello. So it's just a 1942 Philly non-silver. But, like I said, first 1942 of the hunt. Rolls 41 and 42. Going to have another 40s find. That one was kind of hard to read there. Wasn't sure what I had at first. But it's a 1947. Man, I don't know what the heck happened to that coin. And that's going to be an S. So there's a better date. Wow. That is a tough one to focus in on, whatever the heck is all over that coin. Interesting. But a 47S, better date. Now we've had one of those in each box. Well, that's a wrap on box 2. Yeah, a little light on the finds again, but we did find plenty. What did we end up? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the 50s, so better than box 1. And 3, 4, 5 in the 40s with a proof and a buffalo. That 27D buffalo, by the way, is on the variety list. So I will check it for that 3.5-legged variety, and then I'll set up the board and we'll do a recap. Got the board all set up. Another nickel hunt is in the books. 71 and 72 boxes now on Series 1. Trying to find that 1950D is the only one left. Here's a little recap on how it went. We found a few really, really nice Jefferson nickels. Like to pull any really nice ones from circulation that we think we should save. We'll hang on to them. Just 2 foreign or common foreign finds, a couple of Canadian. That was it for side finds. No 2024 Denvers again, no 2009 coins. Always looking for those lower mintage, newer, or more modern coins. Crazy that we're on a run of not finding 2024s after having found so many of them. Let's start with the 50s finds. 59s, we had a stack of Denvers. I think it ended up with 4. And then 4 58 Denvers, a really nice one on top there. A 57 Denver and 2 56 Denvers. Moving down to 54, 2 54 Denvers. Our first Philly is at a 52 Philly. 48, we had a couple of Phillies, nothing else. 47, we had a Philly and 2 San Franciscos. Slightly better dates there on those San Franciscos, but 2 of them on the hunt. 42, we had a Philly non-silver, I'll mention. Of course, 42 is a transition year, had silver and non-silver war nickels. 41, Philly. 40, we had a bunch of coins in the 40 range, 3 Phillies and a Denver. Nothing out of San Francisco there. Matter of fact, the only San Francisco outside of the proof was those 2 47s. Interesting, we usually find a lot of San Franciscos. And speaking of that proof, there it is. We had just talked about how we hadn't found a proof for a while. There's a 2007 San Francisco minted proof. I mean, it definitely is scratched up a little bit from being in circulation. I did clean it a little bit. I just kind of rubbed it down with a microfiber I've got right here gently. But, yeah, I think it did clean up a little bit, but it's definitely got some of the, the cameo in the fields has been scratched up there, you can see. It's just a mirror-like finish there, and it's the quickest thing to go on them when they get into circulation. Still a beautiful coin. And then a not-so-beautiful coin, but the coolest find of the hunt, a 1927 dated buffalo. Usually buffaloes you find, it's hard to read the date on. And it even had a mint mark, a D. And like I mentioned, there is a 3.5-legged variety. I don't think we have it here. There's 3-leg and 3.5-leg varieties out there on coins, and it's from the die being over rubbed or whatever they call it. Sorry, my brain is dying here. But where it's rubbed down and it basically over polished. There it is. Where the die was over polished, and they'll basically rub these legs too far to where it doesn't even look like there's a leg there anymore. So, but I can clearly see both of those, but regardless, there's quite a bit of damage here and gunk here to really know if it truly was one, but I don't think it was. But cool to find a dated 1927 and with a mint mark Denver buffalo. Take that any day. Here's a little update on those numbers. I'll have a cleaner sheet later, but now we started Series 1 and 2. We're 72 boxes into Series 1, 28 on the year, and we jumped up to 7 Buffalo nickels now on the year, and a 4th proof. So, crazy. We had found all those other proofs pretty early on. We were finding a lot of proofs at the beginning of the year, and they've just been a little dead. Whew. That was a long hunt. There's a little parting shot on the big sky. It's just kind of been raining on us this whole time. And, but yeah, gorgeous. Everything just greens up so quick when we get a lot of moisture this time of year. I've already had to mow my lawn 3 times, and it's not even May yet, and it needs to be mowed again. Crazy. Well, we appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed, And definitely look forward to seeing you on the next hunt.